Is it working? Are we live? Are we on? Is this it? Is it working? I assume so. Okay. Well, let me just make sure that everything is actually working and I'm not going crazy. Yeah. Okay. I think my mic's a little too loud. There you go. That should be good. I think we're good now. Alright. Just gonna be farming some Leviathan, and I figured since this is agonizing and brutal, that I'd try to see if I can do it with other people, and we can all just go through the headache together. Even though I know we have Auto Plus now, it's still farming, and nobody ever likes farming. I was trying to, like, do this just kind of get it out of the way, but it never really ended up being that way. I literally didn't even touch Dissidia all day today, just because I was dreading the fact that, you know, that we have to farm another divine summon. So at least I have Zach here, and honestly, he does it the fastest since he can one-shot Leviathan for the farm. Though for some reason I am too lazy to take out any other party member. So we're just gonna go in there and we're just gonna auto plus it down. And I think I have 9,999 points right now, which I do, yep. And we're just gonna fill it all the way up, and then we'll get rid of it all, and then we'll fill it all the way up again, and we'll... same thing. So that's just what we're gonna do. It's gonna be just a chill, very chill auto farm here, so... oh, wait, I don't want Fang. Just kidding. Just kidding. Wait a minute. I guess I could use Sabin. Or do I want to use... oh yeah, no, I'll just use level set. Okay. Alright, now we can go in. Alright. Nope, we don't want a friend. Alright. I really honestly should just take everybody out and just use Zach. Since I do have his BT+, I'm sure that'll be way faster than going through all these animations, but I really like using Radio. I don't want to really take her out, and I like level set too, so... I'm picking my lesser poison, I guess. I know Zach is supposed to be like this awe-inspiring BT with the field, but since he's wearing his bathing suit, all I can think about is his rock-hard abs. Alright. Wait, was that? Okay, it was. I was like, I picked the Cosmos, didn't I? I did. Okay. I really should take everybody out and just use Zach. I don't know why I'm being lazy about this. Kinda digging the Divine Illusions scheme for Leviathan. I was not expecting him to have sword whiskers. Although I think they made him look really swordy and machine. Like his face looks like a machine. Or maybe that's just armor, I'm not sure. It's really late, so anything is just... everything's in the air right now. Yeah, I want to take them out, and we'll just use Zach. Hopefully that actually makes it go by way faster. Because I'm not struggling to get him to go first. I wonder if I could have done it from there versus doing this. Yeah. Alright, let's see if this is any faster. No, we don't want any friends. No friends. Alright, moment of truth. Oh! 9% left. Oh, but I get to go again. Okay. I was gonna say. Pretty sure that was faster. Wait, but I need all 4 to... Hold on. Is this something... No. Alright, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. Let's put everybody back in. Elisa and Rydia's green. Where is Rydia? Here she is. Okay. Wow, I am really struggling to get this farm going because I just keep messing it up. Now we're back on track. We can get the farm actually going now. You know what the saddest part about all this is that we didn't get the umbrella skin for Zack. It's really unfortunate. Well, I guess in the city they call them weapon glosses, but same thing. Missed opportunities. Oh my god, I love that outfit on Zack. No, let Zack go first. Please, Rydia. Stop being so fast. And Zack, stop being so slow. At least this is for sure a one-shot versus 9% left over. It's kind of weird that the BT changes the weapon gloss. I kinda wish it was still his hard edge, because that's like my favorite weapon skin for Zack. I don't really like the Buster Sword, even though I know that's his iconic weapon. Just something about the hard edge that I enjoy. I really want to get Rem's outfit now that I have Zack's and Lily sets. But, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence with it. I'm really on the fence with it. It looks gorgeous on her. But I really just like her normal outfit. I just really like her normal outfit. feel like the game audio was a bit too loud. So I'll go ahead and lower that. And plus, now that I have Zax BT, I really want to get Cloud green weapon, green BT. I don't know why. I haven't greened Cloud yet, and I really, really want to. But I'm just kind of like on the fence with it, because if Tifa is next, like if Tifa is next month, or she is like around the corner in this month, I'm screwed. I'm actually screwed because I wasted my ingots on Zac because I really like Zac, and I feel like I'm not gonna have enough to get Tifa now because I had a green Zac. So the struggle is real right now. This month has been, I mean, this month is easy for me at least because I'm farming for Leviathan. I'm not really using any of the resources that I'm getting from Leviathan because luckily I got Rydia's LD on the multi after the free. And then 2 multis after that, I got Zax BT. So it was pretty enjoyable to see my luck for JP come through. Now, if this was global, this would have been a double pity all the way. I would have had a pity Rydia's LD, and I would have had a pity Zax BT, hands down. But for some reason on JP, my luck is like, I don't know. It's on cloud 9, and I'm not complaining. This is not me complaining, by the way. And I'm gonna find some wood to knock on, so that way it doesn't go away. It's funny too, because I actually saw that oh, I was about to say Balthier. Um oh my god, I forgot his name. What is that other tank's name? From Final Fantasy 11. Bosch. There we go, Bosch. I saw that Bosch is getting a rework this month, and I feel like this is gonna be what, another month of tanks that are going in and out between each other. I mean, obviously they can't really send him to Zac because he has a BT plus, but I'm excited to see what Bosch brings to the table after his rework. Very excited to see that. I did pull for him in Global, so seeing how he ends up being a JP will give me some insight on what I can do to prepare for him when he comes in Global. Obviously, it's a long way away, but time has been going by really fast this year, so blink and it's already Thanksgiving, no lie. Oh, thank you, Friars. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. I'm not even looking at the chat. I'm just talking. That was my mistake there. Mm. God, this is so nostalgic for me. I love hearing this music. Fun fact, and don't say this to Soul, even though I guess I'm saying it on live, so I'm sure he'll get around to watching it. But I actually never played Crisis Core, and I probably know all the songs from Crisis Core because I was looking it up today trying to make the video for Leviathan, and playing through the Crisis Core original soundtrack music was like, it was amazing. The I like how they kind of kept the feel from Final Fantasy VII from PS1 in Crisis Core with its music, but also gave its like soldiery spin for Zac. I just thought that was awesome. Like they have Fight On in Crisis Core, but it's like a nice like hard rock rendition of it. It's actually pretty good. I recommend listening to that if you guys haven't already. Crisis Core OST, look it up. And now that I actually have 3 people in the party, we are actually getting some decent points now. Versus me stupidly just bringing Zack. I can watch Zack in a bathing suit all day long. Where's Cloud's cross-dress costume, though? Missed opportunities, DFFOO. Missed opportunities. Give us the outfits that we really want. Give us the costumes that we'll actually pay $36 for. Those are the costumes that we want. I don't know how people farm this without Mog Pass. I feel like that's just like a death sentence if you don't have Mog Pass. I think that like doubles the runs. I think what to like 140? Because I think it's 70 or something like that with Mog Pass. Oh gosh. I can't imagine. I just can't imagine doing this without it. And I actually never saw the scene too where this music played, The Freedom. And when I saw that clip for the ending of Crisis Core, man oh man, I think I like spoiled myself because again, I never played it. So the only reason why I went back to it is because I played Remake. And every time, well, okay, if I'm going back to like when I first saw Zack, I saw the Advent Children movie, and there was like, spoiler alert by the way, if you guys haven't seen Advent Children, there is a point in the movie where Aerith is like there in like Cloud's dream or something, and then there is this guy there, Zack obviously now, and at first time I saw him I was like, who the heck is this? At first I thought it was like Sephiroth, like boy version or something, like a younger version of Sephiroth. I couldn't be more wrong, first of all. Well, that's actually how I first like was introduced to the character of Zack. And then I actually didn't see Zack again until Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, and again, I still had no clue who he was. Because he was in Olympus Coliseum, and I was like, man, who is this character? Because all of his attacks were just like Sephiroth. Like, he had the Octaslash, he had the... He even had Riku attacks, for God's sake. So I was just like wondering, who the heck is this character? And I actually, that was like the first time I ever read like the glossary and the like in-game glossary on characters, and it actually said that he was from Final Fantasy VII, and I keep telling myself, he's not from Final Fantasy VII. I played Final Fantasy VII. That's impossible. Well, obviously I never played Crisis Core, so I had no clue who he was. There you go. There's my history of Zack video in this video. So therefore I don't have to make another video explaining Zack. So there are 2 achievements in 1. That's how I do things, people. That's how we do it on Riley's channel. Efficiency all the time. I wonder where... It's funny how I went into this farm and I actually don't know where I feel like stopping. Maybe I think the final reward is after 20, so I'll probably just stop there. Again, I'm just doing this just to kind of like get it out of the way. I don't actually need the resources, which I'm thankful for this month. I'm not really pulling on anything. I might pull for Steiner, just depending really on the animation. If the animation is sick, I'll pull for him. If it's not really like sickening, I may not pull for him. But it's my husband's lost chapter. If you guys didn't know who my husband was, it is Sid Reigns. And he is now returning with his lost chapter. And of course, Steiner is getting his LD on that banner. And I'm just kind of, I'm really on the fence with Steiner. And I'm also on the fence. I think somebody else is getting their LD this month that I was also... Oh, Charlotta. Charlotta's another one. She hasn't been seen in God knows how long, and I'm very curious to see how Charlotta's going to be coming back into the scene. And then we have that character from Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, oh, not Crystal Chronicles, oh my gosh. Final Fantasy, what is it? I can't say it now. Final Fantasy... Oh my gosh, what is that game called? It's the game with the twins. What is that called? Final Fantasy... Oh my gosh, I can't think of it. But basically, she's the god in the game. And I liked how Dissidia Opera Omnia actually said that she was a god in the game. And they're kind of like alluding to the fact on how she will then kind of portray herself in Opera Omnia, because obviously the gods in Opera Omnia are Chaos, Cosmos, Materia, and Spiritus. And we never had a character thus far, of course, until now, come into the game that actually portray themselves as a god in that universe. So I'm very stoked to see how that interaction happens between her, mostly in Materia. Definitely want to see that. The story has been really good though this far. I always have to go back and like get the translations though for it, so obviously I can keep up with what's going on. But I'm really happy to see the story go where it's going right now. I don't think I've ever been like into a story in a game before than I have been with Opera Omnia. Mostly like even in Final Fantasy 14, which is like what I play on the side, I pretty much skip like every cutscene in Final Fantasy 14. I don't think I've watched like, well, okay, there's a couple cutscenes I did watch. I'm not gonna say I skipped every single one. There is a couple. But you've asked me anything going on in the game, like story or lore-wise, I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on in that game. I literally just play it. But if you ask me what's going on in Opera Omnia, the story-wise, I can tell you. I can tell you everything that's going on. Where are we at with the points? Oh, okay, we accumulated a lot. Jeez, okay. Thank you, Malpass. Thank you, Wallet. Thank you, Credit Card. Thank you. I was gonna say thank you something else, but that's all I can think of. Wallet, credit card, and swiping. Thank you so much. Oh, and Play Asia. Thank you, Play Asia. I would, you know, if they ever made a costume for Rydia, what do you think the costume would be? Do you think they just, like, make her child form into a costume? I can see that. I can see that. I didn't play Final Fantasy IV After Years, so I don't really know what the heck she looks like in that game. But if she looks, like, remotely any different than how she is now, then maybe that could be a costume. But I'm kind of honestly bummed and... Yeah, kind of bummed that she didn't get a costume. I feel like she should have got one. I feel like she should have got one, and I feel like Snow should have gotten his Seath costume when his LD came out. Especially since that's the costume that they have on his NT. But maybe they're saving that for his BT, if they decide to give him the BT, because of course, if they nominate anybody, my vote is for Sid Reigns, of course, for the Final Fantasy 13 franchise, but I could be wrong, of course, because Lightning Returns, Snow is the villain. $19.91. Hey. I was born a year after that year. Oh my gosh, guys, can you believe it's already July 31st? Like, what the heck happened to this year, man? Like, this year has gone by so fast. So fast. And don't even get me started on last year, because 2020, for me at least, that just flew by. Flew by. When the pandemic was actually, like, at its peak, I wasn't actually going to work. I was actually home, and my fiance at the time, well, my boyfriend at the time, who's now my fiance, was actually working and coming, like basically coming to work and going home. And it was so kind of like awkward to be in that situation because he would come home, I would be home already, and then he would like spray himself with Lysol. And it was just so weird, like, to see that, to see like this is the time that we're living in, that if you come home you have to spray yourself with Lysol. It was just crazy. And I was home for 3 months before I actually went back to work, or I should say, like, before I felt comfortable going back to work, because I do have an autoimmune disease, and that was preventing me from really getting out there. And after I spoke with my doctor, basically, it was, you know, a straight shot. Like, he just basically said, if you're comfortable, there's nothing wrong with you. Or, well, I shouldn't say that. He just said, like, if you're comfortable and you're able to, you know, be safe, then it was fine. So that's kind of like how that happened. But I just find it really, like, interesting that, you know, it's just think like how crazy it was back then versus just how more, well, I shouldn't say sane, but how more sane it is with things going on with the epidemic than it was back then. Of course, I say back then as if this happened like 10 years ago. It literally happened last year. But I'm just stoked that I'm in a better place, and I really hope all of you are in a better place now than how you were back then. Uh, just because I feel like everything is moving so fast. I feel like no one's really just like stopped and took a breath and be like, like, all right, I'm good. You know what I mean? Everything's like, get vaccinated. Everything's like, get to work. You know, pay the bills because the bills never stop, and all this and all that. No one's really actually has just some time to take a deep breath and just relax. I think we're almost filled on points. Again, due to Mog Pass doing wonders for us. Okay, we're almost there. I think we have like maybe, what, 10 runs? 15 runs? And we should be filled. Ready, yeah, stop going in front of Zach, gosh darn it. I don't understand how you're faster than Zach. Hey, Galen. Yeah, of course I got his beach costume. I've literally been drilling all over it since I started the stream. He's got he fills out the front and the back, if you know what I mean. Look at him move them hips too. Let me stop, because I can literally talk about this all day. I was saying earlier, Galen, that I was really trying hard not to swipe for Rem's costume. I really like her. I just really like her default. I just like the red cape. I like the red skirt. I don't know. I feel like her costume just takes her out of place. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Oh. Is that better? Oh, I think that's too loud. Oh, that's not too loud? Okay. Well, I was saying earlier that I was trying to pull for well, not pull because you can't pull for costumes. Swipe for Rem. I was trying hard not to swipe for Rem. I don't know. I just like her default. I just like her default better. I like the red cape. I like the skirt. I feel like her alt costume just kind of takes her out of this like universe. I don't know. If that makes sense. I know. I know. I know, Gallad. I mean, look, I already have Lily set and I have Zach's costume. So, and I missed out on Theodore. I really wanted to get Theodore. I was trying to be good. I was trying to not swipe for costume. And in the minute that I saw Theodore's costume, I'm like, oh my god, I have to have it. But I was good and I went through his whole era of not getting his costume. No, Zach was mandatory. I had to get that. I honestly want to get his other one too, just because I think his other one reminds me of like his younger self in Birth by Sleep. I don't know if that's where the costume came from, but I just like the way his hair is like nice and short. Looks very anime. I should say that. His hair looks very anime in that costume. Oh. Wow, I'm such like a pathetic Final Fantasy fan because every link that I have to Final Fantasy comes from Kingdom Hearts. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get canceled one of these days. Oh, see, I never played Type 0. I knew it like had a school aspect to it. See, now I feel like see, now I feel like her all costume is like cool now. Because I got Ace's costume. First of all, funny story, I had Ace's costume and I never even remembered swiping for Ace's costume. So look at, just think about that, Galen. I swiped so much, I forgot that I swiped. Oh my gosh, Galen. I will never prefer the Kingdom Hearts, you know? I will never prefer that. Did you like swipe for the currency? Is that what you mean for FGO? I'm curious. Okay, so I'm curious now. So, what pack did you buy from FGO in order to like pull? Is there like a special pack that you buy that like guarantees you're gonna get something or not really? See, now I feel like I need to swipe for Rem's costume. I really do now before it disappears. You just keep swiping until you get the unit? That sounds terrible, Gallon. What the heck? They don't have a pity system in that game? Okay, so humor me. If there's no pity system, what's the deepest you've ever went into a banner to get a character? We're full on points, so I'm gonna spend them really quickly so we can get back into the farming. 600 SQ to get Jelter. Oh, I think I saw that video. Is that the one with like the black, like she has like a black armor and like a black like crown looking thing? Okay, so 600 like a lot compared to a typical banner. This is probably the fastest I've ever done a farm. I'll be very honest with you guys. I literally don't even do the farming until like 2 days before the event goes away. I'm just that bad. And then we have to farm. I know like what is it? The Brothers comes out like what, 3 days from now, 2 days from now? Do you guys think I'm gonna farm that crap? Guess again. Okay, Kita, I did the same thing. With Shiva, I completely forgot about her event after I pulled for Jekt. I think I farmed, I can actually show you. I think I farmed uh up to 25 and then I never touched her again because I thought I finished it, but I never did. So she's like forever stuck at 24. She's forever stuck at 24. Poor Shiva. Oh, I'm sorry, Galen. Let me go ahead and read what you got here. So you have to actually pull a dupe uh 15 times in order to get something that you actually want. Who okayed that? What? That actually like got okayed by the freaking development team? Galen, all I am seeing is that this game requires a lot of money and a lot of swiping. Oh my gosh, yeah. I don't think I'll ever say anything bad about the DFFOO devs now. Well, I've never. Well, first of all, I never said anything bad about them prior. So let's get that out there. But yeah, I'll definitely look at them in a way better light. DFFOO was honestly the first gotcha game that I ever played too. So this is like the first experience that I've ever gotten. Yeah, I think FGO will humble anybody. I think, I think that'll humble anybody, Galen. When I started to play other gotcha games, I noticed that I would compare them a lot to DFFOO. For example, when I was starting to play Genshin Impact, and the pity system in there is like, it's not bad, but it's not all that great either. I think someone had did the math on it and said that if you wanted to like buy your 5-star character, I think they said it was like $200. And that's just one 5-star character, by the way. That's not like you picking like two. I think yeah, it was $200 for one 5-star character. If you just went straight into the banner without getting anything, which can happen by the way. You can actually like dump everything you have into the banner and get one 5-star character, let it be the one not you wanted, and then you can just keep going and never get what you wanted. It's kind of sad. Can you imagine too if DFFOO had like a different banner for weapons, like just weapons? Because you know how we pull for, well, I don't know what I'm talking about because all the banners are weapons. So I take that back. I play this game, I promise. Oh my gosh, I don't think I've had the emotional response of like, well, let me take that back. I definitely had that, and that was with Sarah because I had to pity her in JP. That made me cry. Then I had to pity Aerith right after that, which made me cry even more. And then I went back to Kisa's banner, and I had to pity him. So that was it's probably the worst luck I think I've ever had in this game by far. I don't think anything will ever top me pitying 3 LDs 3 times in a row. Imagine if I still had all those gems. I'd be like Soul right now. Well, I wouldn't be like Soul, but I would have that many gems. Good luck on your banner, Galen. Hopefully all you had to do was swipe 1 time. I think I'm just gonna max out the points and then be done with it. Never have to touch Leviathan again. Is he like a brand new character, Galen, or is he like a reoccurring banner? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So story time when it comes to talking about resources, um, never having an experience with gacha, so this being my first, I really wasn't understanding the whole point of resources and saving and only drawing when you really want a character. Because I'll be honest, when a character comes out and, for example, we'll talk, let's say Lilith, for example, and I kind of say, oh, I'm on the fence with Lilith, but I don't think I'll be pulling. What I really mean to say is that if I'm missing her and I need this kind of like spot filled with my roster, I'm gonna get her. So hence why I got her. I have characters that can debuff, yes. I have characters that can sap, yes. But every time I kind of bring them with me, for example, Sarah doesn't heal, gosh darn it. So the fact that Lily set covers all four of those bases, I pull for her. So when in the beginning, when I didn't understand that, I was pulling for every character. When I first started in JP, it was during the time where Pain had first came out, and I was like so excited about the fact that Pain was out that I just pulled for Pain. Didn't even know about her kit, didn't know anything. I think I remembered going into the co-op with Pain and just completely getting curb stomped because you couldn't like attack them or something because they countered. Of course, I didn't know that. So these poor JP people were like literally carrying my dead body on the ground for for the whole event. Like I don't think I've ever did that event with my pain actually alive. I think she was dead literally 100% of the time. And then going forward, I still wasn't getting into the mindset of, well, I need to save resources. Oh. Well, that's the typical time the banner comes out in DFFOO too, Gallon, is 2 a.m. EST. Unless it's different for FGO. I don't know. Oh, but where was I in my story? Oh, right. The resources. So then, of course, I started talking to Soul about his like how he kind of came about with saving resources, and his story is awful. Like he was playing, I think he said record keeper, and he would just pull and never really have anything for the units he actually wanted. So he like vowed one day that his next gotcha was going to be different. 2 a.m. is that Central Time? So wouldn't that be 3 a.m. Eastern Time? Since they're an hour behind us. Dang, the new banner comes out at 3 a.m. Holy crap. Oh, right. So as I was saying, so uh I my resources on the JP version of this game, it's way better handled than on the global side of things. Now, I'm not going to say I don't have resources in global because I do. I just don't farm at all in that game. I think I just did 2 events. Like I completely missed out on the 6-man co-op, the Gilgamesh one. I didn't even do it. I think I did all the way. Well, I shouldn't say that. I cleared it to Lafenia, but I didn't like farm the co-op. Wasn't gonna do that. And I still haven't done Kurosame. I still haven't done like 10 lost chapters, I think. Maybe even more than that, to be honest. I just don't, I don't, mm-mm. To me, it's like I did it already. So to do it again on global, I don't have, it just doesn't, I don't get the same energy that I do when I play in JP, if that makes sense. We need a gacha game that actually has its time set to uh, Western, so that way EST would be the standard time. And that way, I mean, I know they do PDT because that's closer to that side of the world. But who has time to convert the time from PDT to, like, their time zone? Not me. Not this girl. It really is. It really is hard to play both. I try to keep up on global, but I don't know how. You know, speaking of that, like Stimpy has like 4 accounts, and I can barely keep up with the 2 that I have. So kudos to Stimpy, freaking keeping up with all of his accounts. Stimpy's just like on a whole nother playing field, platform, realm when it comes to gacha games. Yeah, no, for real. When he said that he had 4 accounts, I was like, Stimpy, why? And it makes sense, obviously, when he says why. Obviously, for the content, so he can pull for all these characters. So I feel like I would forget to pull. I would be like, oh, I gotta log into my 3rd account. Like, I would forget. Whew, let's just have a moment of silence for Mog Pass and all the amazing powers it provides to us in DFFOO. Because I'll be honest, I would not be farming at all if I didn't have this Mog Pass. I made a second JP account, but I only made it because I wanted to have like a pool simulator, I guess. And I was like getting frustrated that I wasn't pulling Zax's LD at the time. So I made another JP account, got Zax's LD on the free pool, which I was really mad at on my ult, and I never touched the ult account again. I don't even know how to log into the ult account. It's forever lost. Oh my gosh. Speaking of artifacts, I feel like I need to somehow provide Alfie Mog Pass because his arts literally make me cringe. I feel like he just does 110 roll on his characters and just like just says, "Oh, that's good," and just goes with any artifact he sees, he just throws it on them. Oh my gosh, I really hope Tifa's not this month because I don't have BT ingots for you, Tifa. I'm sorry. I think I remember seeing that someone said that Laguna was getting the next BT, which it's kind of like meh. Okay. I liked him in Duodecim, to be honest. I did like him there. But did I like him enough to pull for him? I don't think so. I feel like they need to really change his. Well, they are going to change his EX. But I feel like his EX being AoE Brave single target HP damage is like so C80 era. Oh my gosh. Look how it makes it sound like C80 was such a long time ago. Because I remember that little rework that he got, I think what, during... Was it during Alexander that he got a rework? Oh, does he even have his... Does he even have an LD out? I don't think he does. Wow, he's getting his LD and burst? Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, I know. I was thinking about that actually the other day when someone told me about Laguna. And he even the shotgun skill even fires the weapon regardless of what it is, just like a shotgun, and that bothers me. Because he is full-heartedly holding a machine gun. Why is he shooting why is he shooting a shotgun? Like anything. Any animation of a shotgun when I'm holding a machine gun. And I like how the grenade comes out of his back pocket. That's the best part. I think Laguna is gonna be on Thancred's banner, so I don't know. Maybe I'll just get the LD and then get you know, if I get Laguna, great. If not, that's okay too. We're almost done with the farming. Yes. Thank you again, Mock Bass. You saved me another migraine. I wonder what Divine Illusion is going to be next. Who do we have left? Just Odin and Bahamut, I think. Ooh, yes. Ultimisha BT Plus. That is something I'm definitely excited for. Definitely excited for Ultimecia. I feel like they're holding out on giving us Ultimecia because I feel like they know that she's gonna be too good. So I feel like that's why they haven't really like showed any like inkling towards delete characters. For example, we haven't even seen Ami Dantelion anywhere at all. And I know that Ame's C90 is going to be really good for her. Oh, actually, I take that back. I feel like I'm gonna pull for the oh my gosh, what is that freaking game called? I can't even say it right now. What's the game that the twins are from? Oh, World of Final Fantasy. I literally could not find that word in my head at all. Okay, so I feel like I am gonna pull for the new character for that game that's coming out, the god, or should I say the goddess? Just because I like the fact that she's a goddess. Ooh, anyway, I think we're getting a story chapter at the end of this month, if I remember the uh schedule correctly. Which, hint hint, let's hope it's Riku. You know what? I was actually thinking about Charlotta as well, but she's got to be like they have to make her really really good, to be honest. Like they got to bring her forward because I think she only has like what two attacking skills, if I'm not mistaken. And I know that's not her thing. That's she's more of like build and then attack. But I think the setup is too slow for where we are right now. Yeah, now that I'm really thinking about it, I feel like I just feel like her buildup is too slow. So if they give her like 40% brave recovery up, I'm sure she'd be definitely way better off. Which I can definitely see them do, because that seems to be like the norm for support characters is 40%. I think I noticed too that they gave her another debuff as well. Yeah, she definitely is like back, like the back of the back. But I like the fact that she has that identity though, because had she had not, and they just kind of threw stuff at her, that would not be good either. So if they're gonna keep her as like that bot that just kind of builds and builds and builds, then they need to make sure that the LD allows her to do that in a little bit of a faster pace because the game is definitely faster now. Like for example, I can't even remember the last time that a BT plus one-shotted a divine summon ever. Is it that? Wait, is the that BT Plus you're talking about for Gabron? Isn't that the one that he has for Dissidia? That's the same one, right? Galen, I gave you power. Don't abuse it. Oh my gosh, I should totally do that on Soul's channel. And just ban him. Oh, and OG. Is that Duodecim? Oh, he was in the first Dissidia? I didn't know that. I thought he was just in Duodecim. Dude, this Duodecim was my first Dissidia game on the PSP. Just because it had came out when I had got my PSP, so I just got that one. I never played the first one. Also because it had lightning in it, and the first one didn't have lightning in it. How dare they? How dare they? Wait, was there a rhyme battle like there was in NT for Shentoto and Gabron? Um, I don't, come to think of it, I don't think she did, but she could have been DLC or something when she did come out. I'll put the gremlin. I feel like I shouldn't even need to max the points out, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Just in case. Ooh, yes. I wonder why we didn't get Sarah. I feel like she'd make the most sense being in a Dissidia game. Since he travels through time? I don't know. Maybe that just makes too much sense, I guess. Did he have a voice change from Duodecium to NT? Because I feel like he did. I don't know, I just know that his voice, like, picturing Final Fantasy 11 in my head now, and didn't he sound kind of like, I don't want to say he had a lisp, but he definitely kind of had, like, that distinct kind of, like, ending to his, like, I'm trying to think of, like, words to describe his voice, but I know he doesn't sound, like, the same as he did in 11 than he does in NT either. Maybe that's what it was. Because I know Baj had that same kind of distinct tone with his voice too. Where like it sounded like he had like some kind of lisp, but he doesn't have a lisp. Like how Fran talks and she kind of like ends on some syllables like in a weird tone. It's kind of like that. Oh, we're all done! Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of myself. 16,000 gems. I don't think I've ever had this much. I know everybody else probably has like a million, like Gallon, but I'm very proud of myself. I'm very proud of myself. 80% of that is swiping though. I'll be honest. 80% of that came from swiping. Hmm. Maybe he just did something different with his voice acting talents in NT. Because he does not sound the same at all. Then again, maybe it's just me. Time to farm the co-op because I haven't even touched it at all. 80,000. 80,000 still a lot. That's not like broke. I'm sure it's broke compared to like Gallon. But to me, the 80,000, shoot, I'm set. I'm ready to go. Whenever Shiva comes around, I have to finish her off too, so I'll have even kind of like more backlog resources. See, I'm learning. I'm learning my lessons. Have those backlog resources ready to go in the back. You may not be soul level rich, Gallon, but you're definitely rich, okay? Oh my gosh, yeah, I would love to have three, like, that, if I can get myself to 300,000 gems, I feel like I'll be in a really good spot. Because I'll be so proud of that, I wouldn't want to spend them at all. I would not want to spend them. Even right now that I have 16,000, I don't want to spend that. I don't even want to spend that. I really hope that my tickets carry me all the way through this month. Oh, I thought that was me and I wasn't paying attention to the launch. It's the other Zach. So here's a nice little fruit for thought. Why do you think Zach's BT song was this one and not the battle start song in Crisis Core? Do you think the song, well, obviously the song is probably way more iconic than the battle song. It's me, guys. It really is. Like, I feel like for your PT, every time I hear this, I get the feels, and then I'm like, oh, then I remember what happened to Zach, and I don't want to remember what happens to Zach. Seeing him get shot in the BT animation, and then the screen flickers, like this is Abyss, like the screen flickers. Like, what was the point of that? Well, then again, I think it does the same thing in Crisis Core. I think it does it where like the screen like has those staticky effects on the screen. Pretty sure. So maybe that's where they got it from. Yeah, see, I was gonna say, I know it had like some like the static background. This is definitely an unpopular opinion, but I honestly wanted Cloud's BT music to be the music that played when they were escaping Shinra, the Shinra building, and Zach, oh my gosh. Cloud was on the bicycle or bike. Oof. Cloud rode the bicycle, y'all. The motorcycle, and then everyone else was on that weird truck looking thing. Again, unpopular opinion, but I just like that song. Maybe I should have guessed or something. I feel like I'm not getting anybody. Oh, did I click the wrong thing? Yes! Options for BT music. See? Missed opportunities. Missed opportunities, Square Enix. Give us choices. See, like, I like for Sephiroth, I like, obviously, the... Ooh, that's the... Um, that scream will go away in a little bit, I think. If not, I'll fix it. um, oh, I forgot what I was gonna say, too. Oh, right, Sephiroth. I like that obviously the iconic theme, but I like his theme better in Crisis Core. Oh shoot, I didn't click anything. My bad, guys. My bad. No, Dragron's voice needs to be disabled immediately. Immediately. That voice is so bad. Just so bad. I've heard Sync, and I don't know. I don't mind her LD follow up, to be honest. I don't mind it. Oh my gosh, Gallon's coming for me, y'all. Gallon's coming for me. Ooh, you never heard Jagron's voice? Oh my gosh. Go. I think we pinned it in the Discord, Gallon, right? I'm pretty sure we did. His launch, when he launches, he does like this weird, like, old man laugh. Not even, it's just like this weird creeper laugh. He'll get in the launch and he'll go like that hurt my throat saying that. Oh, sure. Let me exit out of here. Do I have you on my friends list? Now that you said that? Oh my gosh. Okay. What's your friend code? Give me the numbers. Give me the digits. Funny how you said Soul doesn't play JP, but I actually have a friend on here who has the name Soul. And every time I see them, I'm like, wait a minute. Is that? No. Sadly, it's not. It's just somebody with his name on here. Wait, Gallon, don't you play JP too? I gotta find him. Now it's gonna bother me. Where is it? Oh, there's Chips. Oh, here he is. There's Soul, guys. Look, he even has Titus as his friend unit. This is Soul. I don't care what anyone else tells me. This is Soul. Caught in 4K. You guys seen it here. He plays JP. Don't let anyone tell you different. It's right there. There's the receipt. Oh wait, no, I didn't want to do that. I'll play... Ooh, I'll do... Wait, no. I'll do Rydia. Yo. Ooh, let me see if Chips wants to come. Now that I'm in here. Is Alfie online? No, he's not. Stupid Alfie. I'll be very surprised if Chips actually joins. Wait, I have to use... I probably should use Zach then if he joins. Darn. I should switch back. Yeah, I don't think Chips is gonna join. Wait, dang it. It's so difficult reading moon runes. No, my book. Hurry. Hurry, find a match. Find a match, darn it. Oh my gosh, go. Go, 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 go. Hurry up! Ah! Phew, okay. Oh, and we have his axe, so this is fine. Wow, okay. We're slower than the boss. Yeah, I don't have a lot of the 30-minute tomes, but yeah, I still have them. Still have them. I feel like Rydia with her LD should have summoned Leviathan. I feel like they should have kept the EX with the Mist Dragon and then made the LD summon Leviathan. That would have been so perfect. Don't get me wrong, I like the fact that they kept Mist Dragon for the LD, but I just feel like Leviathan would have been a better choice for the LD summon. I don't know. Isn't that her isn't that her like summon in Final Fantasy IV? Isn't it Leviathan? Like her go-to summon or something like that? Am I gonna get the last hit? I don't think the EX is gonna give me the last hit. Oh, we'll do it anyway. Oh, nice. What the heck are these chests for? Oh, is that just more of the... Wait, what? I'm confused now. Wow, he had a full, ultimate weapon Sid. You saw that? Jeez. Calm down. Alright, let me see if I can... Dang, I'm only at 5? Jeez. Who else can I use here? 7. I don't feel like using 7. Don't look at my Ramza. Just gonna pass by him because I'm so sad and I'm so mad at myself. Trey, well, I could use Trey. He's not leveled though. I gotta level him up. Does he have his thing equipped? No. Good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll go in with Trey. And we'll use... what can we use? What can we use? We'll just use Cater. Wait, what? No! How dare you deny my Trey? Oh my gosh. I route Ronza so bad. I'm so mad at myself. I'm so mad at myself. Ugh. I feel like I should just pull him. I don't know. I really feel like I should just pull Ramza. I'm so freaking mad at myself, man. He's so good right now. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. Oh, that was cute. Let me... I can max another BT right now. The the sad part is that I sold his EX. Yeah, I pulled a you know who and I sold his EX and I'm regretting every second of it right now. Regretting every second of it right now. Oh my gosh, he's so powerful. Please stop. Stop, Ramza. He's too powerful. Look at that. Easy 1.6 mil on that launch. Easy 1.6 mil. Oh, it's my turn. My bad. I was reminiscing too much on Ramza. Oh, I didn't mean to send that. Wait, no, shoot. There we go. Yeah, it is. He's so good. He's so good. I'm literally just hitting myself against the wall. I cannot believe I sold his burst. I cannot believe it. I told myself that I wasn't really going to use him that much, and I'm just, oh my gosh. Why did I do that? I even did the same thing with Emperor, and I'm like I'm praying that the Emperor's BT plus is like nothing out of this world crazy, because no, I can't. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it. See, everybody has his young outfit. Now I want his young outfit. I just like the way his hair looks. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it would be good. Here we go. Ooh. You know what I just thought about getting I just lost my train of thought. Hold on. Uh, who do we know? Oh, Paladin Cecil. I cannot wait for Paladin Cecil's Burst Plus. I feel like that is going to be such an amazing Burst Plus. He needs to come back. He needs to come back. Paladin Cecil needs to come back. Nine. Oh, you get two. So I need like one more run, and that should be good. Okay, let's do Lily set. Ooh, another double Ramza? Okay. Shoot. I should have went Keys. Every time I hear Ramza's theme, I think of when you're playing Tactics and you're going up against the Cuckoo Client, or how do you say Cuckoo Clawlin? That boss with like the stomach like mouth. Ooh, I recommend it. Don't play Tactics, play War of the Lions. It's the better version, better cutscenes. That's the one you should play if you're gonna go back, play that version. Play War of the Lions. Speaking of that, I was actually thinking about getting the Pixel remaster just because I had never played Final Fantasies 1 through 6. I played a little bit of 4, but I've never played any of the others. And I think someone was telling me that Final Fantasy 2 was actually remade, like with better graphics. I gotta look into that. Because if that's the case, I'll just get that one. Versus the Pixel one. Oh, Beatrix, okay. See, I like Paladin Cecil and I like Rydia, so I have a feeling I'll like 4 just based on that. But I heard 6 was honestly really good. I heard 6 was really, really good. What am I gonna do here? Here, we'll do Fang. Yeah, like 6 and 4, I feel like, well, not 4, because 4 did get like the after years, but 6 and 2, I feel like they really haven't done much with. And I heard those were really good games. I know some people have told me that 2 gets a little boring, but I know for a fact 6 they were saying was like excellent from start to finish. And another one I haven't played either was 9, and I really want to play 9. And I feel like that one should get like some sort of remaster remake as well. Yeah, see, that's what that's what I heard too. I heard people didn't like 2, but the story of 2 was really good. And that's okay. I don't mind I don't mind not liking it as long as the story is good. I'm okay with that. But if the story was bad and the game was bad, no, we can't have that. We can't have that around here. Alright, I'm gonna do one more just in case. Yeah, that's what I heard about 9. I feel like 7. See, like I even feel the same about 8. I feel like 8's really good, but I think 7 really overshadowed like 8 because it was so good. I heard 9 had really good music too. Like really good ambiance and really good music for like its areas. Yeah, PS1 was see like when I think of PS1, I don't think of Final Fantasy VII to be honest with you. I think of Legends of Dragoon. And why that game has not received any kind of, mention or some sort of like, hey, we know this game is a classic. Let's bring it back. Let's do something to it. Legends of Dragoons was such a good game. I don't understand why no one has really picked it up and said, hey, let's do this. I feel like that is a forgotten game, and it's really sad. See, like this music that's playing now, Locke's music for 6, I really like that. If that's like Locke's theme song, I like that for 6. I think that's like very I like that. It's like smooth, crisp, makes you honestly think of Locke when I hear it. So that's obviously the whole point. Yes, Legends of Dragoon is so forgotten. That literally is what got me into the actual like genre of RPGs is because that's the first one I ever played was Legends of Dragoon. And why that game again has not received any kind of notoriety now, I don't know. I feel like that game is honestly just lost in time and it's sad cuz it could be so like if they remade that the same way they did 7, that game would be hands down like number 1 best game. It's just ugh. Even the music in that game was good. Yes, we got our nugget. All right, what else can we get here? Let's see. Let's get some blue. Okay, that's done. Uh, Okay, I think we're good. Let's just get some of this, finish it off. Is this Barrett's? Yeah, it's Barrett. I'll just get a couple of those. What did you exploit, Gallon? What do you mean? And did they ever release Legends of Dragoon? It was released. Like, I don't think they re-released it. I feel like I would know if they did that, but then again, I probably wouldn't. I don't think so. I don't I don't think they did a PC release for Legends of Dragoon. If they did, I'm going to buy it right now. Let me look it up. Let me look it up because I will legit buy it right now. Oh, I smacked my uh capture card. It looks like it's only for emulator, which I mean, I guess is the same thing, but it's not like on. It's not saying it's anywhere on Steam. Let me just check the Steam store. Yeah, it's not on Steam. Ah, that got my hopes up a little bit. I'm so sad now. I'm sad and I'm mad. I'm sad and I'm mad. All right, I think this is. Yeah. How many? Okay, how many tickets do I have? Let's see. How many tickets? 400 tickets. Okay. I don't know. Do I really want to get Ramses Burst again? That is the question. Do I really want to get it again? Ugh. Oh my gosh. My gosh. I wish I did not sell his burst. Why did I have to sell his burst? Let me turn that BT into I know. I need to like really think this through because oh shoot, I can get 2 ingots? Okay. I didn't even know I had that. I did not even know I had that much. All right. Oh my gosh. 408 tickets. I mean, I could just go straight gems and pity it if that is even remotely smart right now. Or I can do, let's see, 408. 408 and what 200 tickets and see if I get anything in 200 tickets. I don't know. I don't know. This is really Trying to think if I can see myself spending these tickets on really anything. I don't. Man, I really want to spend the tickets though on the World of Final Fantasy character. What time does Ramza go away? August 13th. He goes away. Whew, this is tough. I know, like I could just go straight gems and just like give myself a pity if it takes that much, but then I'm trying to think, is that safe for the long run? Should I really be doing that? I don't know. Oh my gosh. Maybe I'll just do 50 tickets. Let's get rid of the 8 and see. I don't know, maybe we'll get something. I'll just skip that if it's brown. And the game crashed. Hey. Don't you like that new JP bug that just crashes the game whenever you're pulling? It's great. It's fantastic. All these fixes they brought in this new patch, and that's a fix they didn't bring. What's going on, Square Enix? The game still freezes too when you try to buy artifacts. They still haven't fixed that. All right. Let's see. Let's go back. Let's finish up our tickets here. All right, we have 400 tickets even. Should I just go down to 300? Just spend 100 tickets and see what I get? Spend 50 tickets, see what I get? I don't know. I don't know what to do. Maybe 50. Okay, yeah. Let's do 50. We have to do the soul chant. We have to do the wah wah. I can't do it like he does. The his sound effects. All right. Let's go down to 350. See what we get. Should I leave this play out? I'll let it play out. Probably should have skipped it. All right, let's. All right. Okay. Okay, here we go. Nada. Nada. Oh man, I don't know if I should keep going. This is like I'm sweating. I'm actually sweating. Oh my gosh. Ah, screw it. We'll do 50 more. I'll do 50 more. We'll go down to 300. Let's see. Let's pray. Let's start praying. Ah! Nope. No BT. No BT for us. No BT for us. Here, we just got 6. We'll do those 6. Let's see what we get in those 6 tickets. I think he knows I sold the burst, so he's just being like really mean right now. Ram's just like, how dare you sell my burst? Now you're gonna have to pity me. You must pity me. And I'm like, no, I will not pity you. Yeah, I was throwing tickets try to fish out the burst. Oh my gosh. That's freaking amazing, Gowan. Yeah, let me get out of the screen because if not, I'm just gonna keep pulling. Oh wait, let me. Oh, I have to switch my account back to JP. It's on my American account right now. I was gonna see if I can buy the Rem costume still. All right. I think we're done here when it comes to DFFOO, so I think I'm just gonna switch it over to Reincarnation for a little bit. Because if I would have just stayed in that game, I know I would have just pulled straight up for Ramza. Just straight up would have went all in. And we're not about to do that. We're gonna be smart with our resources. Galen, do you have the Nier Reincarnation game? Yeah, I knew I was gonna. I already knew I was gonna rage pull when I didn't get it. I mean, I'm not expecting, honestly, like, realistically, I wasn't gonna expect a burst to come out of 100 tickets. That's just being realistic. But of course, it would have been nice. I gotta think. I think I got like my butt beat by this guy. Let's go back. Mm, I'm playing a full-on bug right now. Just want y'all to know that. I'm playing a full-on beetle.
I'll grind them into dust. Come, I'll cut you down.
You know what really drew me to this game is the fighting. I love like flashy, all that stuff. I love it. I'm a sucker for flashy hack and slash, colors. I'm a sucker for all that stuff. But the one thing that I don't know about this game is about team comms yet. So sometimes I really struggle. I just kind of like build woman. That's pretty much it. That's my. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Dang, I was trying to save the ultimate there for the boss. Because this boss beat my butt.
Enemy reinforcements confirmed. Eliminating. There. Shut up!
I was gonna say, do it. Do the ultimate. No, no, no! Okay.
Die!
Oh my god, please almost be dying. Oh my gosh. Please. No! Woof, woof, woof. TB, hang in there!
Don't let up.
Please do your ultimate. Please do your ultimate. No, 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 no!
Yes, this is it.
Oh my gosh. Now you do it after I die, really? Yeah, I got into this game actually because of Soul, and he was actually telling me that this game is super grindy, and to be honest, I don't like games that are like that. I don't like games that sort of kind of put a wall behind, I don't want to say content, but behind clearing content. And this game is definitely one of those games. So, one of the very huge negative critiques that I have for it.
It's always such a shock to be called in on short notice like that. I do wish they would find a different way.
Let's play again sometime, Tootie. I wish I could stay here forever.
The gacha system in this game's also really eh.
You are not part of this world, you see. Now then, there we go.
I'll be right back, so just wait. Okay, Mr. Monster? You too, Carrie.
Soul did say that they were that they did get fan feedback, and that was definitely one of the feedbacks that they have gotten. So I do hope that they fix something with that, because I don't like that at all. That's the main reason why I don't play the Final Fantasy Tactics mobile version. The, what is it, like War of the Visions or something? That game is so grindy, it's ridiculous. It's not even worth it.
It seems we've finally reached the edge of the cage. Oh my, Mama's room seems to have changed a bit too. The tree is bearing fruit. A new door has been unlocked. Wonderful. The other side of this door contains summons you can only use once you reach the edge of the cage. Make sure to do so once per day. You'll also find a special sort of battle called daily challenges that you can only participate in once you reach the edge of the cage. Your loadout will need to include certain characters, which can make fights a bit rough. Consider it a test of your strength. Things certainly are getting busy.
Yeah, exactly. Like if I'm grinding, I want to see like my character actually getting strong. I don't want to just grind and grind.
What's this?
And oh, hold on.
The tree has borne fruit. You should definitely pick up everything you find on the floor. That's good advice for life in general, actually.
It bears fruit every 8 hours? Jeez. Alright, what's this daily summon? Oh, right, about the... So, that's like the biggest thing that actually me and Alfie stopped playing as well, because Alfie was only playing since they actually had 14 characters for Shadowbringers, and then I started playing because I wanted something to play when DFFOO was just kind of down with content, like, the gaps in between. But that game is no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I like the tactics aspect of the fighting and all that stuff. Perfect. But grinding for hours and hours on end to only, and that's only one character, by the way. All that grinding is only for one character. So I can't even imagine doing a full team. But I think here for Nier, I think it's honestly the same. I don't mind it as much because I like the fighting in the game. I'm not bored by the fighting, so I can like do it and not feel drained as fast just because I enjoy looking at it. Oh, okay. Do I have? Okay, so it says I have to do it with these characters. Uh, it sounds doable. Okay. And not to mention the money aspect in those games, like War of the Visions. Whole, ooh, did you hear about the scandal going on with War of the Visions, by the way, where they were actually secretly um,
Commencing mission.
lowering the rates of the gacha on banners? And it was actually proven by the community that they were doing that. It was crazy. They sent like a whole apology out and everything. The dark side of the gacha games.
We've got this.
Oh, I'm sure it was just shady executive practices, absolutely. And yeah, I think it was a company that did it. I in Japan, I keep saying JP. In Japan, it's actually illegal to have rates at a certain like low, and they kept like modifying the character banners, like Ramza character banner, the Nier Automata banners, to have extremely low rates only for those banners. It was crazy. Just kind of makes you like really think that I mean, these devs can really do whatever they want. Granted, you know, these devs didn't get away with it, but had that company had not been like, hey, something sounds or something looks fishy here, let's look into it, they've probably been getting away with that for a while, to be honest. All of my light weapons are not really that good, except for this one. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like, it really makes you think about gacha games in general. Like, man, if if this company was doing it, and just recently got caught, how do we know that majority of these gacha games are not doing the same thing? I would hope not. I feel like maybe it was just War of the Visions, because if it was something that was going on in DFFOO, I feel like by now maybe we would have kind of felt it. I remember there was a thing going on with DFFOO earlier where they were saying the what's the words I'm looking for? Oh, okay. Oh, I think the stream just crashed. Hold on. There we go. They were saying that the pay gems. I'm trying to think of what was actually said. That they felt the pay gems had more of a higher RNG chance than the gems that you actually farm for. Obviously, that was not ever proven, but I know a lot of people were feeling that way as they were playing Opera Omnia. Oh, what am I doing? I meant to do hard mode. I don't know how the hell I messed that up, but I did. There we go. Hard mode. I feel like I should upgrade the weapon. Yeah, like I know a lot of people were saying that the new accounts were getting luckier than, like a regular account that's been there for a long time. But honestly, I think in a way that is sort of true, because when I started that alt account on JP, boy, like bursts were dropping like crazy, LDs were dropping for me no problem. Then again, like I said, it could honestly just be RNG, really. See, that's crazy to think about. That when you swipe, you have a better chance than the people who don't. That's crazy. It's kind of like, in a way, putting in the back of your mind, like, oh, are you frustrated? Oh, is this like bothering you? Is I think the stream just died again.
More of you come to die?
There we go. I'm not really sure what is causing that, so I'm trying to figure it out. Um, yeah, but it just kind of puts that in the back of your mind, like, hey, if you're getting frustrated, if you feel like this is unfair, then swipe. And I don't think that's a good mindset to really have. See, I didn't think there was a way to prove what that company had proved, to be honest with you. I mean, they ran the numbers. I'm talking like there was some serious math that they were showing and, you know, letting the community know, like, hey, this was going on. So, like I said, I don't think DFFOO is doing anything like that. I would hope not. But if they just, if let's say they do, and it's only for new accounts, I don't mind that. I really don't mind that. Like, you're a new account. Like, sure, spend those gems, spend those tickets, get what you want, get those units. But, if let's say they say the new account is only until the Star Dash banner goes away, and then like they lose the quote unquote super luck, that's okay, because they got what they wanted. They got their farming going, and now they're like the rest of us. Now, is it unfair for someone like me and you who've been playing the game for so long? Yeah, I guess you can say that. But me personally, I wouldn't be bothered if it was just for new players. I think that kind of makes like a false hope though, because then you'd be like new, getting all this cool stuff. You'd be like, oh wow, my luck is amazing. And then next week you go into like a new banner and then you have the pity. Trying to think of this character because she heals and I don't have a single healer, and that's probably why I keep dying, which is obviously not good. Not good. I don't think I have a good staff. Yeah, I don't think I have a good like 4-star holy staff besides this one. Darn. Darn, darn, darn. I thought I would, but I don't. Level 25. Mm, I'm gonna take that out. do 15. Did I ever play it? No, I have not. I have not played that game. I'm grateful in a way that I did not play that game, and I'm also saddened that I didn't get to play the game because I never experienced Kingdom Hearts in a mobile platform version. Um, I heard so many bad things about Kingdom Hearts Key that I just never bothered to really touch it. Like, for example, I didn't like the fact that they put actual game story for Kingdom Hearts in the mobile game. Like, they could have done that completely different. But the fact that they actually put real story of the actual main platform games in the mobile game really bothered me. Because I feel like I'll never know that part of the story either because the game is dead now. So I can't really go back and be like, oh, let me download it and just play and learn what the missing piece is. Nope, can't do that. I really hope this healer helps because I'm still learning like team comps in this game, and I'm not really sure like what the perfect balance is yet. So hopefully this helps.
Found you.
Exactly. If it was just like here's some extra content for Kingdom Hearts, nothing you haven't seen before, maybe some extra behind the scenes, a little bit here and there, that would have been fine. But the fact that they actually put like a whole story in the game that ties into Kingdom Hearts 3, it's like, really? I think my healer is gonna die instantly. My poor healer.
You got this?
Oh shoot! Nope, dead.
Enemy reinforcements confirmed. Eliminating.
You can tell which characters I actually focused on and which characters I didn't. Yes, like I did not want to play the music game for Kingdom Hearts, but then they put real life stuff behind it, and it's like, come on. It's like forcing you to get the game to understand more of the story. Don't do that. Like, why couldn't the rhythm portion of that game just have been like DLC for Kingdom Hearts 3? I feel like that whole game could have just been DLC. Oh my gosh, we're all I think we're all burnt on the story for Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm even surprised that I remotely understand anything going on. I still kind of get questionable around too, like why does I'm still questioning why does Roxas look like that when he looks like Ventus? I don't understand that. Like it's just like little things that I'm still like stumped on. And then it's like, oh, now I have to play this other game to know more of the story that I'm possibly going to be even more stumped on. I get it though, like they're trying to obviously, keep the game going as long as they can because Kingdom Hearts is a cash grab. Like, end of the day, it's a cash grab. So once they end it, that's going to be it. So they have to, throw all these spin-off games in our face with actual, content that includes story to entice us to be like, oh, well, to learn more about what happened in Kingdom Hearts 3, you got to play the rhythm game. It's shady, shady practices. All right, I really got to level this healer up because she is dying on this battlefield. She is getting blood on this battlefield. I'm too broke. I'm too broke to ascend. Let me do the normal. Well, actually, yeah, let's do the normal. Let's get some experience. See, like, this is the grind that I don't enjoy at all. This grind right here, I don't enjoy.
What? More?
I like how the healer's just standing there not doing a gosh darn thing.
More of you come to die?
Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, healer. For Nier, I honestly have no idea. Yeah, I'm still kind of learning the time frames, the team comps. I'm still learning characters. I have no idea. What I can say is that you really just want to focus on one character. Definitely don't spread everything out. Just get one character to max like the best you can and then kind of trickle down from there. I unfortunately did like the rookie mistake of I'm gonna level up, 6 characters all at one time. Definitely, definitely don't do that. It may look like there's enough resources in the beginning. There's not. You'll run out very quickly. Like the middle girl that I have, uh, she's like the only one that I have really, really built. But then I stopped building her because I wanted more characters built. Where, to be honest, I should have just stayed with her and just kept kind of building her up.
Enemy reinforcements confirmed. Eliminating.
And the pity they do have a pity system in this game, but it's trash. It's absolute garbage. So I was looking at the gem packs that they have available. That's normally what I do, just to kind of get an idea of if I were to spend something in a game, how much would I be spending? And what is, you know, I don't want to say affordable, but like what's more conscious of, am I going to be playing this game a long time? Am I going to be playing it just kind of here and there? And the prices on this game, a little ridiculous. A little ridiculous, I'll say that. I thought DFFOO was a little high on some of their prices. Nier is on a whole nother level.
Commencing mission.
I mean, I wanted 9S more than I wanted 2B, but I got 2B first, obviously. And then they have the other one too, where I think it's like what 9A or 2A or 2P. I think the other one was the white one. And I do want the white one, which I think is 2P. If I'm pretty sure it's 2P if I'm not mistaken. Oh, and this is another annoying thing. So this is experience grinding that I'm doing. And the experience grinding is time framed. Why would you time gate experience farming? See, there it is right there. It's those times of the day for only 1 hour. So you mean to tell me that I can only farm for experience at those point in times for 1 hour? Yikes. Yikes. And I didn't even get that much either because I started late. It's 2P. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting. Okay. Interesting about that Soul Calibur fact. $29 and $31. That's all I got. Really? Okay. I thought I got more, but I guess not. Yeah, the farming for the experience is time gate. Yep, I'll show it up again. It's right here. The gorilla quests, and those are the times, and they only last 1 hour. 1 hour. That's it. I'm not sure why they thought that was a good idea. It is not. It is not a good idea. It never will be a good idea. But yeah, they put that in there. Time gated farming. And this is the event that's going on right now. I've thoroughly, luckily, was able to complete most of it. Only because I have boosted characters. If I didn't have these characters, I probably would have never been able to beat this. Because this is crazy difficult. Hopefully my healer actually is alive during this these 3 waves.
Here I go.
Yeah, like no, that's completely understandable because I work every day 9 to 5. You know, I work that's my schedule. So the fact that I already missed, I think like 2 of the 4 time gates, that's horrible. That's terrible game design. Because not everybody is just gonna, you know, pop up their phone at 10 o'clock in the morning to reach the first time gate experience farm, and then, you know, do the same thing for the other 3. That's terrible.
What? More?
Snow Wolf, I have been asking that question since I first got this game. Like I said, it is I if you guys want to pick this up, I mean like I said, the battling is really fun. As you can see, I there's nothing wrong with the battling system, but the you know when you're grinding and farming, that is god awful, god awful. And I recommend that you guys just do one character. Don't split your resources up into like 3 different characters because you're not gonna have a good time.
Found you.
I was also told that the 3 stars, like if you get it, instead of pulling on the banner, you can do the event. And then after you unlock the 3-star version of the 5-star person on the banner, you have to grind them to max ascension. And that will then increase the star level from 3 to 4. So it's like you basically got the 4-star character on the banner. However, doing that is pretty much costing you an arm and a leg because it was so bad that the community reached out to the dev team day, what, 2 or 3 of beta, when this game was still in beta testing, that was ridiculous amount of time. And the only feedback response they got was, I think, like, you know, in short terms, oh yeah, we're gonna improve that. Never did, as of yet, at least. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so when you mean that they didn't listen, what were some of the issues or ongoing issues that just never got fixed? Was it like more of the gotcha system? Was it just like gameplay? What were like the main issues that just were never fixed? Because that's I really because if that was the case and that's why the game had shut down, I really hope that's. I mean, this game just came out, so I really hope it's not another, you know, dev game where they just don't listen. They just do these money hungry tactics, and it's just makes it really a bad time for everybody.
What? More?
Let's see. So the PvP added to the game. For so long was so important for upgrades, so whales got stronger. Oh wow. Wow. The scary part is that this game has PvP. I haven't even touched it, and I'm not going to ever
Enemy
touch it.
reinforcements confirmed. Eliminating.
I will never touch PvP.
You got this?
And it's always like that too. It's, unless you spend money in PvP or you get those PvP like aspects, you're not getting anywhere. You won't be getting anywhere. Man, now you have me really dreading the PvP in this game. I really hope it's
Found you.
you know, addressed at least in some form or fashion. Because I don't think honestly mobile games should have PvP in them unless the game is some sort of like shooter or some sort of like the game has to like work for PvP. I feel like if it's gonna have PvP in it, you can't just throw PvP in a mobile game. Oh hey Jet, what's up? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Like I said, I haven't touched PvP in this game. I'm ne- I'm never even gonna bother with it unless like you said they put upgrades behind it. I'm not touching it.
Enemy reinforcements confirmed. Eliminating.
I feel like my healer has done absolutely nothing but just stand here. Oh, there she goes. Okay, she actually is doing stuff. Probably won't hit the hammering, so I mean that's fine with me. Like I said, I won't even be touching PvP. Yeah, every time I say something that she's not doing something, she literally auto attacks out of nowhere.
Commencing mission. Here I go.
See, but Duel Links makes sense to have a PvP because it's Yu-Gi-Oh! So obviously you want some sort of PvP aspect in Duel Links. But if a game like, you know, I think War of the Visions actually has PvP in it as well. And to me, that just doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you put PvP? It's a tactics game, so you can say that makes sense on that aspect. But it's Final Fantasy. I don't know. I just feel like you can't just throw PvP in mobile games and think it's just gonna work just cause.
That's your target.
I really gotta upgrade my little minions. They're so weak. See, but it only does that. It only creates that divide when the developers put those sort of kind of
Commencing
uh,
mission.
like additives to PvP. If they don't have those kind of additives to the PvP, like let's say if you do PvP, you spend money, you get, X and Y. And then if you don't spend money, then you just get X. Well, and then they come out saying, well, you need X and Y in order to actually do good in PvP. That's where I think the toxicity comes from, because then you have people who think, oh, I have, this and that because I spent money, so obviously I'm really good at this game. And then you have someone, let's say, you know, us regular players who go into PvP not spending a dime, and then we play this game for, hours and hours, and we have skill within the game, and then you go into PvP and then you get someone who spent money one time and just wiped the floor with you. So, and there's just no balance.
Eliminated.
And that's why I think PvP is a really hard concept to have with mobile games, because it's really hard to find balance.
That's your target.
Yeah, it's a huge give and take. Really huge give and take. I don't know. Maybe I'll try PvP in here and see what occurs. See what happens. This game though, like the whaling in this game, like you really have to have money in this game to play this game. The pity system is 200 shards. You do a multi for 3,000 gems, and the multi gives you 10 shards.
Enemy reinforcements confirmed.
So that's a lot. If it was 20 shards, that probably wouldn't have been that bad. But it's 10 shards. For example, I've been pulling on the Nier Autonoma banners all day today. And I think I'm maybe 2 pulls away from pitying the one of the 4-star characters, and you can pick which one, so I guess that's really nice. And the banners share, so even if you pull on one, pull on the other, you still have the same amount of shards, which I thought was fair. That's cool.
You got this.
See, the competitive aspect is fun, and that's honestly the only thing probably fun about PvP is, you may go in with this perfect team and then someone maybe has a different team or maybe even the same, but then plays it better and you're like, "Oh man, what can I do to improve? What can I do to get back in here and change my teams up?" I think that's when it's really starts to get really playful. But then if you don't have that, I don't know. I don't know. See, PvP is it's just like such a gray area. Such a gray area. Oh yeah, if I couldn't pick the character I want, I never would have been pulling at all. I would have never even touched the banner.
Commencing mission. Here I go. What? More?
I'm trying to think of a time where I actually did PvP and it was fun. And the only thing I can think of is when I was doing PvP, but this was an MMO. This wasn't a mobile game, so it's probably not the same.
This is really getting old.
Can you still download Kingdom Hearts Key? I don't think you can. Like, is it just gone?
That's your target.
Oh my gosh, it's only theater mode? Okay, let's just take a moment of silence for all the people who wailed in that game and won't see a single dime of that back. Oh my gosh. I shouldn't be laughing because I spend money on DFFOO, so if that game goes under, then I'm screwed. Can you imagine if someone actually like bought a pack the day before it closed down? I feel so bad for them.
Commencing mission. Here I go. More of you come to die?
I thought they would at least still let you play. I just thought the game like wouldn't be updated anymore. So therefore it would die because it would not be updated. I didn't think it would just be like just stripped completely. That's crazy.
Maybe this will help.
Didn't they do the same thing with Mobius? Oh, that was a fun game too.
Found you.
Man, I miss Mobius Final Fantasy. That was actually a really decent mobile game. That wasn't bad at all. I should have played it more. Ugh.
Enemy reinforcements confirmed. Eliminating. Let's go already.
Yeah, I feel like even if the game dies down, I feel like you should still be able to play the single player aspect of the game. I didn't think it would just shut it down completely. Yeah, I was playing it on Android, and I had a really bad Android when I bought, or when I downloaded Mobius. So I just kind of stopped playing because I was like, man, I can't really enjoy it because the cutscenes look like crap. Oh, that was another thing too. Mobius had some really good cutscenes. Really good cutscenes. I like when they tried to bring in Final Fantasy VII into Mobius. I feel like if what Square Enix does is they see something dying and they're just like, oh, just throw Cloud in there somewhere, or just throw Tifa in there, just throw the whole Final Fantasy VII cast, and people will gravitate to it. Which they do, they definitely do. Obviously not enough though in this case because Mobius still died.
Enemy reinforcements confirmed. Eliminating. Let's go already.
Yeah, you really had to have a good phone to play Mobius, or else it would just look really bad. Maybe that's why it was kind of getting the less player base, because I feel like all of us have the same, almost the same issue. It's just our phones were bad. Couldn't really enjoy the cutscenes and stuff. And I think the download was a lot too for Mobius. Ever Crisis, what's that? I don't think I've heard of that one. Yeah, if Mobius was a platform game, I think it would have been a lot better. I think it definitely would have been received a lot better. Come to think of it, I can actually really see that being a platform game too. I wonder why they didn't go through with that. They'll probably bring it back like 20 years later when we all forgot about Mobius.
That's your target.
Oh, wow. The full Final Fantasy VII remake story or the actual full Final Fantasy VII story? Like, it's not gonna cut me off the minute I exit Midgar, like it does in remake.
Found you. Enemy reinforcements confirmed. Eliminating.
Episodic, like DFFOO. Oh, okay. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's okay. As long as they do the episodes right. No, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. I actually did enjoy Dare to Cerberus. I did not hate it. I actually enjoyed it. I like the gameplay. I like the fact that you play Vincent. I like Yuffie in there. I like the story concept. Yeah. I wish there was more than just it being like a shooter, but I think that's okay. I didn't mind it that much. Yeah, no, I remember literally seeing the cover art and I was like, oh man, a new Final Fantasy VII game. And I turned it on and I was hooked. I was hooked. I can see where people were kind of like, oh my god, what is this? But I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Commencing mission.
I even like the villains in the game, like Shulk. I like Shulk. I liked I think her name was Rosso, Crimson Rosso or something like that. The girl. I thought she was badass.
We've got this.
I loved it when Shulk came out because like 70% of the JP community had no freaking clue who she was. It was awesome.
More of you come to die?
Yeah, Nero. I liked Nero. Nero was also really good. You know, speaking of that, I was actually surprised that the remake Intergrade actually incorporated Dirge Cerberus in there. I was very, very shocked by that. Hey, James. Yes, I am streaming.
More of you come to die? We've got this.
Yes, I was actually praying that when Shelt came that we're gonna get the rest of the villains in Dirge Cerberus. They need to do that. Especially Weiss. I can see Weiss honestly coming into the game.
Enemy reinforcements confirmed. Eliminated.
Or should we say Dr. Pojo, because we all know who it really is.
That's your target.
Yeah, I thought they would bury it too, to be honest, because I know unfortunately, uh, it wasn't really that well received by, you know, most people. But I don't know, to me, I feel like it's a classic. I don't know. It's like another nostalgic game for me. Like,
Enemy reinforcements confirmed. Eliminating.
I even liked how Dirge Cerberus had more of like an ominous vibe. It was more dark and more
What?
I don't want to say like evil in a sense, but it was definitely a darker story. And I did enjoy that.
Let's go already.
No, I did not wail in this game. No, no swiping yet. No, I'm not gonna swipe in this game at all, actually. Yes, the soundtrack was so good. The boss with the helicopter, that was a bop.
Found you.
That was a bop.
More of you come to die?
It was a nice homage, yes. Well, I figured honestly her boss is gonna be a helicopter. I figured as much. No, my healer! Oh, okay. Whew. All this grinding paid off. She's actually a tank now. It did look out of place, but I mean, I can imagine the boss being anything different. Like, what do you think? What would you think her boss should have been if they didn't go with the helicopter?
Too slow.
Maybe Shulk boss would be mannequin versions of certain enemies, like how Rems intertwine will, rather than a helicopter.
More of you come to die?
I hope they don't forget about Dirge though going in the future. I really hope they incorporate the rest of the cast. Yeah, most of the bosses too in Dirge were mostly repeats. Like you would battle Rosso like what, 3 times I think in Dirge. And I think he battled like the tank guy like twice, I'm pretty sure. Once with Shulk, and then you actually fight him again later on. And I think Shulk he only battled 1 time.
Found you.
The dogs from Deep Ground. Ooh, yeah, that would have been a good one. That would have been a good one.
More of you come to die?
And I don't even think you fight Nero, right? Because wasn't he in the end? I think he was. I think like you were gonna fight him, but Weiss then came up and like, I think killed him or something. Cause I don't remember battling Nero.
Enemy reinforcements confirmed. Eliminating.
Oh, you fight him once? Oh, okay. Does it say how many I have? Oh yeah, it does. Okay. I'm trying to get enough to buy my 9S 3-star.
I'll grind them into dust.
See, like, if the battling was terrible, I would not be able to farm in this game. If the battling itself was not pretty to look at. But it's so flashy, there's so much going on that I actually enjoy it. Except for my healer. I don't know what that girl's doing over there.
Let's go already. What? More? Let's end this.
Dang, you see that 9B or 2B is going in. Shoot. What if they made a Nier crossover in DFFOO? They did do it in Final Fantasy, so I don't know. I can see they're doing a Nier crossover in DFFOO. The only one, the only crossover allowed is Nier. See? Okay, so we found the collab. We found the possible DFFOO collab. It has to be Nier, nothing else. Should I get that, or should I just get my 9S 3-star? I'm just gonna get my 9S 3-star. And what else? What else? What else? Does that mean I get 20? Is that what this is saying? Or do I just... As long as they don't make them look potato-y, then I think they can pull it off. See, like, the issue I think would be toning down, like, 2B. How do you tone down 2B to make her DFFOO appropriate? Or do they even care for that? That's true. We have Fran. 2B's fine. Or Fran. 2B's fine. Okay, see, like, the Ascension there, I had to fill all that up, and then he'll become 4 stars. So it's basically like I got the 4-star draw by only paying for the 3-star. But all that grinding is brutal. Is brutal. Okay, she's going from 32 to 40. So much farming. So much farming. Oh, Gallon, how did your... Oh, wait, no, the drop banner hasn't dropped yet. Never mind. I was gonna say how your draws went. Yeah, I'm debating if I'm gonna go to bed soon or not. But once I kind of get in the mood of farming, it's kind of hard for me to get out of it because I just want to keep going until I'm done, which is probably a really huge problem of mine.
Enemy reinforcements confirmed. Eliminated.
But that was the whole point of the stream, though, is just to chill. Just chill. Nothing crazy.
This is really getting old.
All right, well, I'm glad you had a good time.
More of you come to die?
I hope I was able to entertain the last portions of your night.
Here I go. Cheer up.
Thank you. I hope you have a good day tomorrow as well. Or today? Later today? Have a good day later today. Yeah.
Found you. More of you come to die?
Alright, where am I at on the tokens? 120. Alright. Alright, it is almost 3 o'clock here, so I think I'm going to call it. Snow, Kita, Gallon, Alfie, James, thanks for so much, guys, for coming. I appreciate it. This is just kind of like a one-off thing. I have no idea when I'll be doing this again. But it was fun. I hope you guys had a good time too. And I'll see you next time. Bye.